engine cools in the driveway, ticking like a bomb. I'm staring at the dashboard clock. It is 3 a.m. and you are gone. There was a dent in the passenger door from the night we fought in the rain. Now the water spots look like dried up tears, a metal monument to the pain. I grip the steering wheel until my knuckles turn a ghost pale white, trying to find the courage to walk in tune to a house that has lost its light. I turn the radio dial, seeking static on the frequency, because the silence in my head is too loud, too automatic. Every phantom step on the front porch makes my tired shoulders flinch. I am dying by the millimeter, drowning by the inch. It is a slow burn, peeling the paint from the walls we built. I am wearing your over's denim jacket, suffocating in the guilt. You left your half-tea coffee mug right there on the amplifier case. A bit of black ring of what we were occupying this hollow space. Occupying this hollow space, and I am screaming at the ceiling, but the blaster does not care. Just breathing in the mic, grasp for dust to carrying it in the air. Now I am sifting through the burning dust of you, suspended in the air. I found the mixtape you made me, tangled in the bottom drawer. The cassette tape, ribbon unspooled, bleeding out across the floor. Track number 4 was our anthem, heavy bassline groove. Now I cannot look at a stereo without feeling an invisible bruise. The neighbor's porch light flickers, throwing dead shadows on my shoes. A lonely yellow spotlight for a girl with nothing left to lose. I trace the deep scratches on the heavy wooden kitchen table, trying to rewrite happy ending to our broken, twisted fable. Every phantom step on the front porch makes my tired shoulders flinch. I am dying by the millimeter, drowning by the inch. It is a slow burn, peeling the paint from the walls we built. I am wearing your over's denim jacket, suffocating in the guilt. You left your half-tea coffee mug right there on the amplifier case. A bit of black ring of what we were occupying this hollow space. Occupying this shoulder space, and I am screaming at the ceiling, but the blaster does not care. Just breathing in the mic, grasp from heavy to carry in your shaking hands. Now I am sifting through the burning dust of you, suspended in the air. Try to understand, you said love strings were snapping tight, but we just drove right with a chair, just like the grand promise of you.
Slow, echoing electric guitar picking. The grandfather clock ticks in the hall, but time hasn't moved since you walked out the door. There's a half-empty mug right where you stood. I haven't washed it, I can't touch the rim where your lipstick left a ghost on the brim. Dust motes are dancing around your silver ring, the one you left sitting on the bathroom sink, right next to the bottles and the things I shouldn't drink. Bass drum heartbeat, the house is settling down, the floorboard side tragic little symphony of our goodbye. I'm gripping the sheets where you used to lay, waiting for the shadows to carry me away. Heavy distortion kicks in, and the heavy, heavy rain keeps beating the glass, like the memories of you that I can't outlast. In a slow motion talk, talking to the bouncing off the wall. Now I'm bleeding out slowly in the middle of the night. Yeah, the silence is deafening. This is the wreckage that you left behind. Your denim jacket is still hanging on the chair. I buried my face in it just to breathe your air, but the scent of your perfume is fading to gray. Just like the promises we threw, I drive past the diner where we used to meet, staring at the neon bleeding onto the street. Every red light, the permit stop, waiting for the other heavy shoe to drop. Cuda's crying, soaring melody. The radio is dead, playing all the cruel things that we ever said. I'm holding the steering wheel tight as a vice, paying the toll for our beautiful demise. Explosive drum soaring, and the heavy, heavy rain keeps beating the glass, like the memories of you that I can't outlast. In a slow motion talk, talking to the bouncing off the wall. Now I'm bleeding out slowly in the middle of the night. Yeah, the silence is deafening. This is the wreckage that you left behind. Slowing down, isolated, gritty vocal. Tell me how you sleep with the ghost of my touch. Did I give too little? Did I love too much? I'm screaming your name at the merciless ceiling. God, give me a pill that takes away the feeling, take away the phantom limb of you Yeah, the silence is deafening. Coffee's gone cold in your favorite ceramic mug. I haven't moved it since Tuesday, still staring at the rug. There's a groove in the mattress where your shoulder used to rest. Now it's just a crater of a life that failed the test. I trace the nicotine stains on the peeling windowsill, watching the headlights lights through the silent hill. You packed your vinyl records but you left the needle down, just scratching empty circles in the suffocating town. The clock is ticking louder than a hammer on a nail. I'm holding on to breath but my fragile lungs just fail. It's a slow wait after midnight that torments me the most, and I am tearing down the memories, one photograph of this crime. You're a phantom in the hallway, a tremor in my hands, sipping on this whiskey till my broken understands that you're never backing up down this ground in the bitter rain. I found a silver hairpin wedged beneath the floorboards today. It felt like finding shrapnel from a war miles away. Your leather jacket scented, still clinging to the hall, a faded shadow dying on the bedroom wall. I dial your number just to hear the static hum, just to feel a little something, cause tomorrow I'll be numb. We swore we'd be the anchor but you cut the rusted chain. Now I'm drifting in the wreckage of a fool's campaign. The clock is ticking louder than a hammer on a nail. I'm holding on to breath but my fragile lungs just fail. It's a slow wait after midnight that torments me the most, and I am tearing down the memories, one photograph of this crime. You're a phantom in the hallway, a tremor in my hands, sipping on this whiskey till my broken understands that you're never backing up down this crowd way again. Just another empty promise washing out in the bitter rain. We built a cathedral out of matchsticks and dry pine, waiting for a single spark to end the design. Now the ashes are choking me, stinging my eyes.
Oh, the cold wind blows through the cracks of my broken soul. Yeah. I found your old leather jacket on the chair, still smells like the smoke in the midnight air. Every corner of this room holds a ghost of you, and the promises we made that fell right through. I pour myself a drink just to numb the pain, but the whiskey only brings you back again. I'm staring at the door hoping it would swing wide, but it's only the silence pulling me inside. The clock strikes 2 and I'm losing my mind, chasing the shadows that you left behind. I'm holding on to pieces of a shattered frame, whispering to nothing, calling out your name. Now I'm just crying in the shadows. a broken dream. The streetlights flicker like the hope I used to keep. A million unspoken words burying me deep. I remember how you looked with the moonlight on your face. Now I'm wandering alone in this desolate space. I tried to wash away the touch of your bare skin, but the scars on my soul show the wars I couldn't win. Every love song on the radio feels like a cruel joke, just a bitter reminder of the beautiful things we broke. The clock strikes 2 and I'm losing my mind, chasing the shadows that you left behind. I'm holding on to pieces of a shattered frame, whispering to nothing, calling out your name. Now I'm just crying in the shadows, drowning in the rain, walking through the fire to forget the pain. You tore my heart wide open, left me in the cold, a tragic little story that shouldn't have been told. Oh, I'm bleeding out the memories, tearing at the seams. You were my forever, now you're just a broken dream. Tell me how you sleep with the lies that you sold, while I'm freezing to death in a bed that's so cold. I gave you my heaven, you gave me your fiery hell. Now I'm trapped at the bottom of an empty wishing well. Yeah, I'm trapped at the bottom. Now I'm just crying in the shadows, drowning in the rain, walking through the fire to forget the pain. You tore my heart wide open, left me in the cold, a tragic little story that shouldn't have been told. Oh, I'm bleeding out the memories, tearing at the seams. You are my forever, now you're just a broken dream. Yeah, you're just a broken dream. Fading into the night, just a lonely ghost in the rain. I'm finally letting you go, but it still hurts the same. Ooh, the silence rings so loud when you're not around. There's a coffee ring dried on the wooden bedside table, right beside the silver watch you forgot to take. I haven't washed that heavy denim jacket hanging by the door. I haven't washed that heavy denim jacket hanging by the door. It still smells like cheap tobacco and my own mistake. The ancient refrigerator hums a steady hollow tune, while the amber streetlights bleed across this empty room. I trace the jagged cracks along the ceiling plaster with my eyes, trying to track down the exact moment we started telling lies. I tell myself the winter weather is making me this cold. I tell myself it's just the foundation getting old, but it's the phantom weight of your hand slipping right through mine, leaving nothing but a bitter, frozen chill behind. I'm bleeding me back in '99. The ribbon is warped, the voices drag, it sounds completely wrong. Just like the forever promises we whispered in the heavy dark, out of tune, off the beat, just to make some kind of noise. Anything to drown out the lingering echo of your voice. A perfect little sculpture of my own hand-fretted heartbreak. Own handcrafted heartbreak. I tell myself the winter weather is making me this cold. I tell myself it's just the foundation getting old, but it's the phantom weight your hand leaving nothing but a bitter frozen
There is a dark stain on the pine wood table where your coffee cup used to sweat in the morning light. I trace the circle with my thumb, pretending I am able to erase the fact you walked into the heavy night. The ceiling fan is ticking, a metronome for the lonely, slicing through the quiet of the suffocating space. I keep the porch light burning for a shadow, but it's only the wind throwing branches against the window pane's face. And the blood in my veins feels like pouring late. Every word I never said is screaming in my head. Oh, the weight of these empty rooms is breaking my spine. I am a ghost haunting a life that used to be mine. You took the oxygen, you left the burning smoke behind. Now I'm choking on the ashes of a love I couldn't bind. Yeah, I'm choking on the ashes and I'm running out of time. Your leather jacket still hangs on the hallway chair, smelling like cheap tobacco in the October rain. Sometimes I catch a glimpse of you standing right there, but it's just the cruel trick seat of my car is a graveyard of miles, a silent memorial to the laughter we used to steal, staring at the dashboard, forgetting how to feel. And the cold in my bones feels like winter's jaw, chewing through the memories, leaving them raw. The weight of these empty rooms is breaking my spine. I am a ghost haunting a life that used to be mine. You took the oxygen, you left the burning smoke behind. Now I'm choking on the ashes of a love I couldn't bind. Yeah, I'm choking on the ashes and I'm running out of time. Stone, but even the strongest bridges rust when left all alone. You left the weight of these empty rooms is breaking my spine. I am a ghost haunting a life that used to be mine. You took the oxygen, you left the burning smoke behind. Now I'm choking on the ashes of a burning smoke behind. Yeah, I'm choking on the ashes of a love I couldn't tie. Yeah, the house is still standing, but the foundation is blind. I trace the circle on the table, just a dark stain on the pine, just a stain you left.
The clock ticks loud in this empty room. Dust is setting on the velvet couch. Shadows stretch out like an impending doom. There's a coffee ring staining the bedside wood, right where your favorite mug always stood. I haven't moved your leather jacket from the chair. Sometimes I swear I can smell your cheap tobacco in the air. The floorboards still groan in the hallway outside, like phantom footsteps trying to find a place to hide. Counting the fractures in what we used to call love. The winter breeze rattles the window pane. whispering secrets that sound just slip through the door, but I don't know what I am waiting for anymore. Love is a house with the windows broken in, let in the freezing cold and the lonely shadows win. We built a roaring fire just to watch the ashes fall. Now there is nothing but the silence answering my call. Yeah, you stripped the colors right off these painted walls and left me bleeding out in these hollow, empty halls. I played your last voicemail 20 times today, just to hear the hesitation before you walked away. The static on the line sounds like a heavy rain, washing away the promises that we couldn't sustain. I found that silver ring you bought in summertime, tucked in the drawer, a rusted, forgotten dime. It's one the skin it used to touch is buried in the past. The winter breeze rattles the window pane, whispering secrets that sound just slip through the door, but I don't know what I am waiting for anymore. Love is a house with the windows broken in, let in the freezing cold and the lonely shadows win. We built a roaring fire just to watch the ashes fall. Now there is nothing but the silence answering my call. Yeah, you stripped the colors right off these painted walls and left me bleeding out in these hollow, empty halls. I tried to sweep the broken glass beneath the rug, I tried to find the warmth inside a stranger's hug, but every single highway leads me begging for relief. Rip the roots right out of the frozen ground. Love is a house with the windows broken in, let in the freezing cold and the lonely shadows win. We built a roaring fire just to watch the ashes fall. Yeah, you stripped the colors in these hollow, empty halls.
There is a dark stain on the pine wood table where your coffee cup used to sweat in the morning light. I trace the circle with my thumb, pretending I am able to erase the fact you walked into the heavy night. The ceiling fan is ticking, a metronome for the lonely, slicing through the quiet of the suffocating space. I keep the porch light burning for a shadow, but it's only the wind throwing branch against the window pane's face. And the blood in my veins feels like pouring lead. Every word I never said is screaming in my head. Oh, the weight of these empty rooms is breaking my spine. I am a ghost haunting night, life that used to be mine. You took the oxygen, you left the burning smoke behind. Now I'm choking on the ashes of a love I couldn't bind. Yeah, I'm choking on the ashes and I'm running out of time. Your leather jacket still hangs on the hallway chair, smelling like cheap tobacco in the October rain. Sometimes I catch a glimpse of you standing right there, but it's just the cruel trick seat of my car is a graveyard of miles. A silent memorial to the laughter we used to steal, staring at the dashboard, forgetting how to feel. And the cold in my bones feels like winter's jaw, chewing through the memories, leaving them raw. Oh, the weight of these empty rooms is breaking my spine. I am a ghost haunting night, life that used to be mine. You took the oxygen, you left the burning smoke behind. Now I'm choking on the ashes of a love I couldn't bind. Yeah, I'm choking on the ashes and I'm running out of time. I thought we were iron, I thought we were stone, but even the strongest bridges rust when left all alone. You let the rain and goddamn, you let the water rise, and now I'm drowning in the quiet of our last goodbye. Oh, the weight of these empty rooms is breaking my spine. I am a ghost haunting night, life that used to be mine. You took the oxygen, you left the burning smoke behind. Now I'm choking on the ashes of a love I couldn't bind. Yeah, the house is still standing, but the foundation is blind. just a dark stain on the pine, just a stain you left.
Breathing out softly. There's a half-empty mug of black coffee on the nightstand, gathering a thin layer of dust in the morning light. You wore my oversized gray sweater when you finally left, and I still trace the footprint you made on the wooden floorboards. The clock hands are dragging through thick, heavy honey today. Every tick sounds like a rusted hammer against my ribs. I keep expecting the brass hinges of the front door to whine, but it's just the winter wind mocking my foolish stubborn patience. They say time heals the deepest cuts if you just wait it out, but time is just an iron anchor dragging me straight to the bottom. I close my eyes and try to unmemorize the shape of your hands, but the ghost of your fingertips is permanently burned into my skin. And my heart beats in a slow, heavy rock rhythm, a steady percussion of everything I was too coward to say. I am drowning in the bitter miles between your lips and mine, while the world keeps spinning like nothing was ever shattered. You tore out the sweet melody and left me with the blinding static, a beautiful disaster playing on a tangled run cassette tape. Yeah, I am just an empty hollow echoing your name in the cold, forgiving silence of late December. I found the crumpled movie ticket from our very second date, faded blue ink resting in the deep pocket of my washed denim. Remember how the rain poured down that flickered like a dying star. Now the street lamp is completely burnt out, just exactly like us. I talk to the empty space on the passenger side of my rusted car, pretending your phantom voice is telling me to drive a little slower. I shouldn't hold on to the gray ash of a fire that burned out. I shouldn't water a wilting rose. I shouldn't water a wilting rose that was already dead in the autumn. But logic is a foreign language to a fiercely bleeding chest. I am a living museum of all your carelessly discarded habits. I am the desperate shadow you outgrew when the morning came. And my heart beats in a slow, heavy rock rhythm, a steady percussion of everything I was too coward to say. I am drowning in the bitter miles between your lips and mine, while the world keeps spinning like nothing was ever shattered. You tore out the sweet melody and left me with the blinding static, a beautiful disaster playing on a tangled front cassette tape. Yeah, I am just an empty hollow echoing your name in the cold, forgiving silence of late December. In late December.
There is a green neon light from the pharmacy sign, bleeding right through my blinds at 2:45. It paints your side of the mattress a sickly pale hue, where I have piled up your shirts so it feels like you are with me. The radiator hums a low, out of tune drone, like a choir of strangers who know I am completely alone. I can still smell the menthol and cheap peppermint on the edge of the collar you wore the morning you went. My chest is an engine that is missing a gear, grinding out metal and swallowing nothing but fear. I keep perfectly still in the freeze of the room, because moving means breathing, and breathing means you. And the walls do not talk, they just echo the scream of a ghost in the passenger seat of my dream. I am driving down highways with nowhere to turn, watching the bridges we built simply wither and burn. Yeah, the radio plays a slow rock elegy. Yeah, the radio plays a slow rock elegy, but the static is singing your name back to me. I found that old Polaroid shoved in the bottom drawer, the one from the diner in downtown Baltimore. Your eyes were half closed and my denim jacket was torn. We were dead broke, but we swore we were built for the storm. Now the coffee is cold in the sink, turning a muddy brown, and the absolute silence is easily the heaviest sound. I practiced the speech that I would say if you called, but I am just telling these stupid secrets to plaster and walls. My chest is an engine that is missing a gear, grinding out metal and swallow nothing but fear. I keep perfectly still in the freeze of the room, because moving means breathing, and breathing means you. And the walls do not talk, they just echo the scream of a ghost in the passenger seat of my dream. I am driving down highways with nowhere to turn, watching the bridges we built simply wither and burn. Yeah, the radio plays a slow rock elegy, but the static is singing your name back to me. Am I supposed to just pack up 5 years in a cardboard box, change the sheets, change the numbers, go change all the deadbolt locks? You carved your initials right into my spine. Now I am carrying history that is not only mine. It is not only mine. Singing your name back to me at 2:45. Whisper, I still leave the front porch light.